for someone like me with my pre-existing condition before the accident, it's just the slight, the weekly, bi-weekly, regular adjustments it's just something that will help me keep my gait more balanced and keep my muscles more symmetric on both sides, because I favor my right so much that I think over the long term, it's never going to be fully even, but they can help balance it out much more.
Okay, so can you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi, my name is Matt Nuzzi. I am 42. I've been coming in here for several years now. A lot more since the accident 6 months ago. I was in a car accident, but I really enjoy what they do here, and I'm excited for the journey ahead, for the training and for the half marathon. I'm really looking forward to it.
Do you want to talk a little bit about the accident, since I don't really have
Sure.
anything?
November of 23, I was hit head on by a box truck. Bruised ribs badly. I herniated a disc in my neck, C2, C3, lower back problems. So it's been a real journey these past few months, and now recently I'm able to start working out again, and I had a concussion as well, pretty bad, that lasted for months. So those symptoms are waning, which is great. I'm really excited about it, and they've also helped me a lot with my mild cerebral palsy, which causes imbalance on my right and left side. So we're trying to work through all that, and they've developed a plan for that. So I'm really excited to see how that goes too.
For the accident, were you coming here before the accident, or did you start coming out?
I was. I came in to see. I got adjusted semi-regularly, and I got the massages as well, the deep tissue stuff to work on muscle soreness and just to try to help with the imbalance. So it was part of my routine, yeah.
And were you a whole life runner? Have you always been?
No, not at all. I don't really even love it that much, but it's a good way to keep me motivated, and it's something that it's not the best for me because my gait is off. So when I do it and train for something like this, I really have to be cognizant of that, because I've run a couple half marathons before, and I have gotten hurt and sore, and it catches up to me. So I really am trying to do it differently this time, and put my best foot forward, but make it work.
Right, literally. Have you had any races since your accident?
No, not at all. I mean, I just started running. Just. I mean, within a week or two. So no, I was walking for a while. I mean, I just started light lifting as well. It's been a real journey. I was banged up pretty bad, but now I'm ready to get back into it. I was running before the accident, which was good, but not in the last 6 months.
So it's a little tippy-toeing into it again.
Oh yeah, for sure. I want to go probably faster and further than I should, so I'm gonna really take their advice and go slow and make sure I do it right. So the race, we got about 6 months, so that's good. I got time.
And what race is it again?
I think we might do two, but one of them, the one in Ocean City, Maryland, is on the day that I actually had the accident. But then the Baltimore Half Marathon, which some people in the office here I think are going to do, and I do it with them, is 2 weeks earlier in October. So that's exciting stuff. I mean, they've been super nice here, very encouraging, and the fact that they're going to jump in and do it with me, a lot of them, is fun.
Yeah. Is 2 weeks enough time to have a break in between?
I think so. We'll talk about it. I think that's enough time.
It'll be quite the crazy anniversary.
Well, yeah, we'll see how I feel after it, but I think it'll be enough. But it should be. I'm really, really looking forward to it.
It'll be a good celebration for sure.
Yeah,
being a year out.
Definitely. And these guys have been there the whole way, which has been great. I mean, I've basically lived here the last 6 months. I've been here multiple days a week, every week, really working hard. So I will be really excited to see that through.
Are you still get adjusted and you're doing the fitness FSP?
Yep. I'm doing all of it. I've had all the procedures, you name it: laser, shockwave, dry needles, massage, stim. Yeah, so I'm like the poster boy here for whatever. But it's been really helpful. I've really appreciated all their efforts, and I think it's helped a lot.
Nice. Different things work for different people. So what's like treatments that you like?
The adjustments have been really good. Dr. Warren's really been working on my like stretching of my left leg and arm to try to get more movement and mobility there, and to loosen up stiffness, which has really helped with like my training and lifting, just because the muscles get so tight. So that's been a huge help to get that relief from here, which I can't really do on my own. So that's been nice.
So have you been technically training already since you just got started back into running?
I mean, I don't know, light training, but I mean, now we'll start, they're gonna basically help me develop the plan, the running plan, we're gonna do it all, and so that will start formally in the next week or so, and then we'll go from there and just modify it based on how I'm feeling and how everybody's doing, how I'm doing, so we'll see.
Cool. Have you noticed any improvements in your mobility or endurance since you have been coming to FSP?
Mobility for sure. I definitely have my left side mobility has definitely increased. The endurance, I think now we're working on, like that obviously is going to take more work, longer workouts, things like that. I'm able to do more of that. So yeah, I've seen some improvements there, but now I'm really looking to start working on that more than now that I'm not as injured. I mean, I'm still not 100%, but I'm noticeably, worlds better than I was. So we'll start working on the endurance piece.
It's in the works now. So how do you plan to manage any potential muscle stiffness or fatigue during the race?
Good question. That's been a problem in the past. I think what our goals are going to be is to just try to strengthen my left side and core as much as possible to try to avoid that. But if it does happen, I mean, I might have to stop, stretch. I don't really know yet. I mean, we'll try to make a plan for that. It's unfortunately a distinct possibility that it's going to happen during the race, because I will be running faster, longer, and trying to push myself more. But, I'm hoping with the proper training now and working with them here that we'll, do our best to minimize that is the goal.
How has your training regimen been modified to accommodate your cerebral palsy and ensure your safety while running?
So like I said, I'm still basically doing the same kind of running. I think a normal, not normal, but anyone regularly would do. I think the stretching, like the hip stretches, the arm and leg stretches here, especially to loosen my left side, have been, the biggest modification that I've probably needed. And then the weightlifting routines, they're giving me a lot more core exercises to do to strengthen muscles that I normally don't use. So that's the plan, and I'm learning more too. I mean, we haven't formally. I have to sit down with Dr. Warren, next week and just formally kind of develop a plan. But it's definitely helping so far.
Is he your normal doc?
Yeah, I normally see him, and Dr. Brady, both of them, and Dr. Brady's great. He's running too. He's been super encouraging and helpful. I really.
They're both planning on running with you.
So that's the plan. I think everybody's excited, and then some of the therapists too. So we'll I think it'll be great. It'll be a fun day. I'm really looking forward to it.
That's awesome. And that's the one that everyone's doing is the Baltimore one, right?
Yeah, in October.
Cool.
So that's 5 months, five and a half months. So it should be good.
How can your chiropractic care team best support you in achieving your health and fitness goals, both in the short term and long term?
So, good question. Short term, obviously, I think it's more of the just helping me alleviate the tightness, like you said, the tenderness, and the getting me ready for the race, keeping me loose, relaxed, things like that. Long term, I really, for someone like me with my pre-existing condition before the accident, it's just the slight, the weekly, bi-weekly, regular adjustments it's just something that will help me keep my gait more balanced and keep my muscles more symmetric on both sides, because I favor my right so much that I think over the long term, it's never going to be fully even, but they can help balance it out much more.
Okay, and this is the last question.
Sure.
Are there any specific goals you have for your overall health and well-being beyond completing the race?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that is a goal a short-term goal that I want to do, kind of, for myself and for the team here, that people have believed in me and pushed me, and I'm really appreciating that. Long-term, I want to mold a healthy lifestyle and show that I can still be active, for my 3 daughters, and I just want to push myself harder. I play a lot of tennis, pickleball. I like racket sports, and I think that all this work will help me improve those areas, and I just this has been a great way for me to build that foundation and continue that and strengthen myself in ways that I can't really do on my own, and their plans have really been geared to how I can best modify exercises and things like that to benefit me, which has been really helpful, and I've learned a lot from them.
Awesome.
Yep.
Thank you so much
Awesome.
for talking with me today.
Sure. I'm excited to continue as we go, to chart the course, so
Absolutely.
hopefully it'll be
Me
fun.
too.
All right.
Alrighty. Well,
Sweet.
see you next time.